these games, at game one, obviously you guys had an incredible lead. Was it a similar feeling in game 2 and 3, or was it, because obviously there's a comeback in game 1 that made it very interesting? As I'm going to try, honestly, if you don't mind, I'm going to try to stall out just a second longer because we need to be able to pick up your audio. But these games were, I want to say, really similar, but game 1, obviously the comeback is the difference maker. Was it a similar feeling with the lead in game? Cause of that, sort of slip up, if you will, on Bind.
Yeah, this is something we like. They can hear you? Awesome.
Yes.
It's something we've kind of experienced as a team, both in solo queue and kind of like working together, where we kind of have this like mental, like going into it. If we're all in a good mental state, we tend to just like wipe the floor, and then if it kind of like comes down and like we lose a bunch of rounds in a row, kind of uh, not so much. But I think we have a lot of like really solid carries and like really like people who just play like very consistently, and it allows us to play the way we do. So
does that include you?
no, I am absolutely not the most consistent. If you look at the first two, yeah, no, we get backpacked by Teddy quite often. So
fair enough. I mean, yeah, I think. Oh gosh, I wish I'd come up with more deep questions, but that game was just what's coming into. Okay, let me try. Let me think for a second. Coming into map number 3, after the win on map 2, the 13-2 absolute domination, the stomp. Like, what was your like? Did you think that Valkyrie were gonna be able to get 9 rounds on you like that? Like, because you on the first half as well.
Yeah, no. So going into the second map, we knew Ascent. We knew Ascent was our map, so we felt really good going into the second one. We knew that it was our mental that killed it. Like we felt really confident on the first map for the first, obviously the first 8 rounds, not the last 13, but you know, but going into Ascent, we felt good. We had Wipes and Teddy are just like cracked on Ascent. And then going into Icebox, again, we felt really strong as a team because we have really solid comms. Whenever we're really trying and we're really sweating, like our entire team just like we kind of like hone in and focus up. And I feel like we rotate really well on Icebox and get flanks off and everything. So we felt really solid going into all 3 of these games. Just the first one, we had that slip up, obviously.
Well, you did say I mean, you're majorly confident on Ascent, to be honest. Like I can see that. But like is honestly the plan just to like run it down A and just win every single is that your game plan? Is that what you have written in your strat books?
For Ascent or Icebox?
Yeah, for Ascent.
Both. Yeah, no, Ascent. I like to ego peek on Reyna on the long, and then obviously like we have Ted holding down middle, so it allows us to kind of have the confidence going into it that they're not just gonna like rush us down on Cat. And then obviously we have Ad or Adale on the B there. So like it kind of allows us to put some of our like really like strong less util on A and just like kind of rush them down. And then if they come B, obviously we've got the KJ there to stop them, and it all just kind of works out. And that's why we feel like Ascent's probably one of our favorite maps. So
I got 2 final questions for you before we can let you go and you can go celebrate. One, I got to ask you about the future, moving into playoffs. Is there anyone that you're scared of? Anyone that you think you'll cream when you come to that in playoffs? Like, I just want to know your thoughts on how you think the bracket's going to go. Even if you want to give me thoughts on other teams that might face against each other.
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like we're really confident going into playoffs. Again, like we've been improving from when we started. I think we were like all hard stuck gold, and then obviously Ted aside, but then like pushing in and like solo queuing, getting together as a team and like working together, we've kind of just consolidated and it's just worked out. So I honestly feel like we don't really have a threat going into the finals as long as our mental stays together. If we allow that to kind of get onto us, then maybe that there'll be problems in the future, but I don't necessarily see us splitting up.
Okay, fair enough. I honestly love watching you guys. It's incredible, and I know what the comms sound like. I just wish I could hear them because damn, when you just run out onto a site with your knife for fun, I know the amount of hooligans that you you guys are doing on those games. Final question though for you, it's more for you. Anyone you want to shout out? Anything you want to say to the stream, to everyone watching, and watch you guys absolutely crush your games tonight.
Oh yeah, I absolutely could not do it without the boys. Every one of my teammates, they're just like really great people. We solo queue every single night. We have a lot of fun. It really is a blast. We all work together, and we have really good comms. So shout out to my team for just being the best.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Remil, we look forward to having you again, hopefully in playoffs. Good luck if we're not able to see you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Humble man, Falcon. Love to hear it, honestly. I would say a great series of games. I'll call game 1 and game 3 a great series. Just ignore the middle part. Ascent, ouch. Need a band-aid or two after that one. Need something to remedy the pain.
But yeah, I mean, I think we can call. I mean, a great series for DA, right? They showed up and they, just like they said, they're confident on the map and they take the ego duels and they win them, and that can be how you play Valorant. Like they won, so it's not like it's wrong, right? So well done to the DA and consolidations to Valkyrie. They gotta go back in the server and try and make some stuff work, because right now that's definitely not some tournament winning not tournament winning play, especially against the second seed Divine Ascension. We can see why they are flawless so far in this series. So if the stats get updated, we should seeing them 4-0 so far in the league. So very, very dominant fashion. We'll end up seeing what Team Sheesh end up getting in their play day this week. But it looks like, yeah, okay, so it has been updated 4-0 for DA. Team Sheesh are still 3-1 for the time being. God, I don't even know what to say. That's just the wrap, man. I think Valkyrie, honestly, they did, like we said in map 1, like I said, I don't think they did anything wrong. I don't think Valkyrie flew too close to the sun or whatever. I think Divine Ascension, just the fools that they are, just peeking everything. They took the sun with their bare hands and just brought it down to them. Like, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, that's just the way they play Valorant, and some people love it, some people hate it. It's starting to grow on me, I can't lie to you, but I think you said it best. That's a wrap, baby. Divine Ascension, take it over Valkyrie 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a pleasure, Falcon, casting with you. I appreciate it. I learned a little bit about how to press W this series, so that's really all I needed. And KO, I mean, he did stuff, so that was cool. But thank you all again for tuning in and watching, to everyone behind the scenes who makes this thing run. We appreciate it. Make sure to check out AM Grind for all your coffee needs. But until next time, we'll see you next time. Stay sharp and have a good night.